All right, peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with actually first and foremost, hopefully most high in your house has blessing all day. By His mercies you are consumed. We're alive in the most high in your house has body, and we're naturally alive, man. Um, I just want to touch on this real quick, man. Shoot, I got even the last video I did, I got to work on kind of talking too fast, even though when I have things to do, but but this is the most important thing, whatever. But I was actually talking about this with my pops, my father, a few days ago, actually 2 days ago. Yeah, man, and going to because we was talking about the word and whatnot because he Jehovah's Witness, but a lot of times, but he did say this as well. He said a lot of times he has like we talking on phone things in nature, and I was like, yeah, I kind of agree with that, man, because like he's talking about, man, how a lot of times even like, us brothers and sisters in the faith, man, like a lot of times how we can focus on like the aspect of the law of Moses and not focus on that. That's why we all like shout out to brother send me a first form, brother Kwame Call, Shalama, Akawar, brother Elijah, and other brothers, not just of course them brothers as well. Those main brothers are watching. I know that she speaks the gospel. Preaches the gospel and talks about the gospel, how the testimony, how most high how comes in the volume of the book and the increasing faith of the people. But there's other brothers as well that that's over four corners of the earth as well. So let me shout them out too, man. That's why that's important as well, man. Let's get this John chapter 1 because a lot of times too, like I get it, like we talked about it a few days ago, when especially like put it up there on the post, like when I was like kind of not when I was, I still consider myself still a neophyte. I'm still constantly learning, man, in this walk, man. But when I was neophyte coming in, you come in the conventional way, like listen to where the like people of the book, were descendants of Israelite, in the law and things of that nature. But as like as I try to spiritually mature, if the Most High Yahshua permits, he'll like you start to see them in the aspect, you start revealing the testimony in the gospel how they come in the volume of the book. Man, some people like they came in that way. Like I'm not to put his business out there, man, but the brother he even says it. Like the brother sent me firstborn. He could say he came into faith. That's his way. He came in faith just strictly off the gospel. Probably not only him. It's probably a bunch of brothers or or shoot even sisters for that matter. Just came off of that, but majority of majority like people, brothers and sisters I know, they came in the word like the conventional way, man. But I was even talking about my pops about it. He said, listen, one of the things about like I know about like brothers and sisters in faith, or the brothers, the Israelite brothers and sisters that that they just kind of focus on like the the law of Moses and things of that nature too much, and all the customs and things of that nature. And I was like, I kind of agree with you, but he's coming from a standpoint, but he actually also too, you got to keep in contextual. I'm gonna contextualize things because he doesn't like this, like many other fractions, things of that nature. They think the law is done away with, so they just think like but I'm just saying, like, even look at this on a natural tip, like what father would tell you not to keep his instruction anymore, keep not his principles anymore. That just doesn't make sense. So like even though that type of tip, but it's a bunch of scriptures. I ain't gonna go through that because that's just kind of not going to go through that. Listen, if somebody holds that stance, hey, that's fine. That's what the Most High Yahshua, like Amos said, probably wants them to think that way. He probably listen. That's probably the stance that they want them to have. But it's cool. I ain't gonna argue with you. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, but even in that though, I got something out of this too, man. So let's get to John chapter 1 though, man, because but I'm not saying because the Most High House that comes in the volume of the book, man. Of course, we're gonna deal with the law and instruction, but listen, like the gospel and testimony, man, that's important for so like people's faith can be increased, man. Because like the brothers assembly of firstborn said, like when trials and tribulation, real life happens, man. Like all these righteous men and women, righteous people in this book, they rely on the faith of the Most High Yahshua. I mean, of course, the law is like a package deal. It's come with that because when you believe in the man, if you believe in them, believe in the Most High Yahshua, you do the law is just going to come with that, man. So, and there's nothing wrong with the law, man. The law is perfect, like Psalms and Sirach says. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But the only law, honestly, can lean on like during those times is the weightier matters of the law, which we about to get into. So yeah, man. So this is just let me just contextualize this because I'm not talking about talking down on the law at all. Because one, you know, he had the ear, let him hear. Because I'm not saying that at all, but saying like, you know, let's get this John chapter, and I'm not telling you not to keep the law, man, because even that that the Most High House I said that they hate the Nicolaitans, man. That's what and the Nicolaitans were people that saying since Yahushua came to do what he had to do, you don't have to keep the law, but that's not what he was saying. That's not Israel. So this is a disclaimer, but you know, John chapter 1 verse 17. For the law was given by Moses, but the grace and truth came by Yahushua HaMashiach. So yeah, but today what kind of inspired this was the conversation I had with my pop, and today is in the Discord app, man, was the verse of the day was Psalms chapter Psalms 33 and 5 and 6. But we're going to read verse 5 because you know this is what even Yahushua even said, like the Most High Yahushua said, like you know that's what they delight in, man. Because, you know, it comes in the bottom of the book. Let's get to Psalms chapter 35 and verse 5. It says, he loveth righteousness and judgment. The earth is full with the goodness of the Lord. So, yeah, he loveth righteousness and judgment. So, what righteousness is that? Like, of course, it's like, you know, the Galatians 2 and 21 righteousness, that Genesis 15 and 6 righteousness, that faith, that belief. That's what he delights in, man. And that's what we about to get into Matthew 23 real quick, man. Of course, like, you know, this not the Deuteronomy 6 and 25, your righteousness per se. That's cool. That's good. No, nothing wrong with that. But, you know, but what he delights in the weightier matters of the law. That's what he delights in, man. So, and that's what should be like, you know, that's what the importance of that is, man. It's like the, you know, preaching the gospel, the testimony, so people's faith can get increased, man. Because, it says, he that loveth righteousness and judgment, the earth is full with the goodness of the Lord. So yeah. So let's get this Matthew 23 real quick, man. Because, yeah. Because Matthew 23 and 23. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, and hypocrites, for ye pay the tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. So yeah, see, and he delights in these things, man. The weightier matters, man, because it didn't say he delights in judgment and you know, righteousness, and that Galatians 2 and 21, and that you know, in that Genesis 15. Let's just get Galatians 2 and 21 and Genesis 15 and 6. Yeah, man. So that's just what it is, man. Because I was having that conversation, like, you know, and then also too, man, it's always about the word. And that's what I was just saying, like, I'm trying to spiritually mature, no matter who I'm talking to. When I'm talking to a brother and sister in Christianity, my pops Jehovah's Witness or Jehovah's Witness for that matter, or even those talking to those Edomite Mormons, like, you know, or the Mormons, or like, you know, Catholics, or like, you know, Pentecostal, but whatever fraction, it's always about the word too. So that's what it has to be about, man. Because listen, I know, and you can't even in life, like, you know, even this in life, this in the world, this in life, man. You can't underestimate anybody. Like, you know, I see in the Discord that brothers was you know, talking about that in the Discord app, because it was this I'm gonna go off topic if I mention that, but there was this MMA fighter, man. He said, listen, man, even if like, you know, because he's saying if he's walking down the street, like, you know, with his lady or whatever, with his wife, and some guy just pretty much says something to her, like, you know, heckles her, says something to her, like, oh, hey babe, nice such and such, he going to say, listen, I'm gonna keep walking, man. I'm not going to you know, engage in that. Okay, I beat the guy up. What's coming at the end? There's 20 other men that going to say the same thing, man. But my point is that is too, like, they know what they're, people like that, that trained fighters or trained, like, you know, trained fighters, man, they usually do that, move like that, because they know what they're capable of, man. But, you know, and also too, man, like, you know, that ties into the point what I'm saying about not underestimating anybody. Because my brother, I was like a month or so ago, 3 months ago, actually 2 months ago, he had a Muay Thai. He does Muay Thai, like, and he does martial arts like capoeira and things in nature, and he had a Muay Thai, his first Muay Thai tournament, man. And all the fighters that walked in, man, you wouldn't think they knew half the stuff they knew up in there, man. You wouldn't think they would know Muay Thai, man. So that's why I was saying don't underestimate. And it's the same thing spiritually, man. You can't underestimate anybody, man. You can't underestimate anybody. Just in anything, man. That's a place where a lot of people go wrong. That's in any field, any line of work, any way of life, any aspect, man. You can't underestimate anybody. So how much more war you know, with the word, like spiritually, man. Like, because listen, man, you can't have biases when it comes to this thing, man. So it is what it is, man. That's why I brought up that point. But let's get this Galatians 2:21, because I knew I was going to be loquacious and go off the point, but yeah, man. But that's just he neither here nor there. But Galatians 2:21. I do not frustrate the grace of Yahweh, for if righteousness came by the law, then Christ is dead in vain. So yeah, let's get to Genesis 15:6. All right, then we're gonna I'm probably gonna close out. Yeah, man. But those are things that judgment, all the stuff he delights in, man. The weightier matters of law, man. Those things, that's the law aspect. When you're going through trials and tribulations, damn near death experiences, or just going through life in general, man. That faith in Most High house that you lean towards, too, man. Other than the weightier matters of law, because like the brother Samuel firstborn said, like, listen, like the thou shalt not, like, really in times of trials and tribulation, that's really not going to help as much. Like, for some it might, but it really won't help as much, man. It's really the faith of the Most High house, like, and that's why a few weeks ago, man, I made that we talked about the video about Solomon being a preacher and the gospel being preached for the increase in the faith, man. So let's get to Genesis 15:6. It says, and this is talking about Abraham. It says, and he believed in the Lord, and he counted it to him for righteousness. So yeah, man. It is what it is, man. That weightier matters, man. So hopefully, man, this is edifying, man. This is a word of two-edged sword, man. Because I gotta remember stuff when I'm going through trials and tribulations as well, man. Because the weightier matters of the Lord, man. Faith, believing, man. And this other aspects, man. That's where you like the preaching of the gospel comes in, man. Like knowing who the Most High house is. Exodus 34:6, Numbers 14:18, Jeremiah 9:24, and other places, man. Some places in Psalms he tells where he is, man, all throughout the Bible book, of course, man. But hopefully this is edifying, man. So much love to our brothers and sisters, man. This is another day that we're alive in him and his body spiritually, and we're naturally alive, man. Let's pray for our brothers and sisters in the word, outside the word, man. It's going through trials and tribulations, man. So spiritually, like, mentally, physically, financially, like, just anything, past experience, man. All that type of stuff, man. So hopefully it's edifying. So peace.